Hey everyone, Nakura here, and we are back with another episode of Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail Let's Play here on YouTube. In the last episode, we made our way into the Moblin village, distant cousins of the goblins from Eorzea. We did that by going upriver and doing the first dungeon of Dawntrail. And now we are about to take on the Feat of Pots for Wuk Lamat to gain another keystone on her path to becoming Dawn Servant. Let's get started. Alright, we're back here in Earthenshire, and now we're going to be talking to Ready Rock. He is the elector for the feats. Ready Rock thanks you for assisting Help Hand Rakarok. She will announce the feat once the other claimants arrive, so please be patient a while longer. I'm as patient as I can be. Which is not at all. Hey, we got our boys Thancred and Rianger there, but they're on the wrong team. I'm happy to report that we were able to convince one of the Potsworn to stay. How did you fare? Hey, we fixed up the guy's shop or something. Whatever we did. So you managed to do the same. Splendid. The hell was that? Oh shit. Gulool Ja Ja. Welcome to Earthenshire, First Promise. We support your plans for salt crossings and the new Potsworn they will bring. Hail the mighty Zoral Ja. He cleared many piles of rockfall as if they were pebble stones. The resilient son for Dawn Servant. Zoral Ja was clearing fallen rocks. I'm surprised he would volunteer his time for anything unrelated to the contest. Well, we meet again. Man, we're all here. Just in time for the feat to begin. I'll bet he was already here, laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Well, everybody's here. We're all going to do it at once. Claimants, your attention, please. As Ready Rock has explained, many of our Potsworn left us following the storm. The precious metalwork crafted by those artisans bring in much jingly shine from across the salt. Should our stream of trade goods dry up, Earthenshire will suffer. Tulliyolal merchants will suffer. So Ready Rock sets you this feat. Each of you are to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. So we're to recruit new Potsworn? Fucking up her accent, I'm sorry. So we're to recruit new Potsworn. Makes sense for the feat of Pots. I'm fucking terrible. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the claimants and their influence. How does finding workers for you demonstrate their worthiness for the throne? You are free to refuse Ready Rock's request. She will be happy to inform the Dawn Servant of Zoral Ja's disqualification. Whoa. The right is a means to an end. The steps we take to get there are not important. Then Ready Rock declares the feat of Pots begun. But remember, a pot pact must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. Where they talk. The elector said nothing of taking a willing artisan from a rival. Which is exactly what we should do. A fine suggestion, brother. I'm glad you think so, brother. Come, let us lay our plans. Freaking cheaters. That nasty brute is up to something. Aye, he may seek to delay us again as he did on the river. We can but remain vigilant while we plot our course. What do you think, Wuk Lamat? Have you any candidates in mind to satisfy this feat? I know some artisans among my supporters, but they're all in their twilight years. I couldn't ask them to give up the comforts of Tulliyolal to live in this remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery. Meanwhile, Kona probably has 100 young craftspeople to choose from. Not that I'm comparing us, you understand. That's just a statement of fact. Okay, maybe we can borrow one. I suppose we could try asking around what you makey. That seems a logical place to start. Back to Tulliyolal it is. Wait, does this mean we have to take the boat again? No, we got 8 threads. No, I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. As I grin. You said I should share my burden, so I will speak plainly. The truth is, I get really sick on boats. I think we noticed. Oh, Wuk Lamat, this is hardly news. But it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. Yo, how about getting back? I mean, I'm gonna teleport, but you know. It will? You should look at her eyes. Oh my god. Are you sure? I'm positive. Mostly. I'm fucking dying over here. Oh my god. That is adorable and I love it. I need a moment. Upriver or downriver. Katumu is too rough for me. The nausea is a bit more bearable now that I've stopped trying to hide it, but I'd still rather not set foot on a boat if I can help it. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's see if Master Ropley can help us recruit a potsworn. Greetings, Third Promise. What brings you back to Wachumeki? You have not chipped your axe again, have you? No, Master Ropley. Actually, I have a favor to ask. I need a potsworn. So what do you think? Do you know of any craftsmen who might be interested? Finishing my artisans for the Moblins, eh? Well, seeing as it's the Third Promise making the request, I'm willing to look the other way if one of them decides to take you up on the offer. Only I can't think of a suitable candidate off the top of my head. Who do I know with a mastery of goldsmithing that would also have no qualms about relocating to Earthenshire? The Eorzean goldsmith, what about him? What of the Ellison man who just started working here? Yeah, that guy. Same guy. You mean Fungintane? He did say he was employed at some fancy jewelry store across the salt. And considering the distance he's already come, I'd like to think he wouldn't mind moving a little upriver. That said, he's only just got himself a new job. Is it too soon to ask him to sign a pot pact? There's no harm in making the offer. Once he hears how well the potsworn are treated, he may even jump at the chance. Either way, you won't find Fungintane at his workbench at this hour. He's finished for the day, probably enjoying a meal over at Jabalyev Tai. I'm trying. Then maybe we should go and talk to him. Just you and me, since he knows us. Wouldn't want him to feel intimidated by having to deal with a crowd of new faces. Oh, Nakura, you're here too? The Third Promise said she wanted to chat. I've just finished eating, so shall we find a quiet spot outside? The last time we talked on this beach, you were in a miserable state. Ah, yes, I was, wasn't I? A lost soul. Until the two of you came along and helped me rediscover my purpose. My new place of employment has been most welcoming, and for the first time in a long time I feel content with my lot in life. That's wonderful. So, what is it you wish to discuss? Well, it's hard to ask right after you settled in, but I'm looking for someone to become a potsworn. Ah, I've heard from my new colleagues mention the term. That's when an artisan signs a contract to work for the Moblins, isn't it? You're not a Moblin. I'm not sure I understand. It's for a feat in the Rite of Succession. I need to bring a new potsworn to Earthenshire. So that is the way of it. We've barely met, and after pushing you to work at Wachumeki, I'm now demanding you throw that away and sign up Pot Pact instead. It's a selfish request, I know. I have something to tell you, Third Promise. The other day, I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I'm pleased to say I am now an official subject of Tulliyolal. I've since endeavored to learn what I can of my new nation, beginning with the Rite of Succession and its claimants, including you, of course. Now, you will recall it was my father's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. He was at East End when Garlean forces laid siege to the settlement, and in the ensuing chaos he was slain. War took him from me in an instant, the man I loved and admired. I never wish to suffer such a loss again. And so, as much as I'm indebted to you for turning my life around, it is as a fellow peace-loving Tulliolan that I want you to win the throne. If I can help you achieve that by signing a pot pact, then I shall gladly do so. Oh, that was easy. Fonjin Dane, thank you. Master Roki, I'm sorry to tell you this, but, Fonjin Dane has agreed to sign the pot pact. Yes, while it is a shame to lose a capable goldsmith, having one of our own handpicked to serve the Third Promise is a great honor for Wachumeki. I appreciate your understanding. Of course, if you happen to know any other talented artisans, regardless of their expertise, I hope you send them my way. It could even be yourself if you're so inclined. Craft. I'll keep that in mind. Though my time here was brief, I will not forget your kindness, Master Ropley. I am blessed to have these workshops be my first home in Tulliyolal. Come back to us if the Moblins cut you loose. You'll always have a job at Wachumeki. That's right then. I have some things to take care of at the palace. While you can pass the time however you'd like, I suggest you head back to the cabins. After all, even heroes need to rest, and we still have a big journey ahead of us. Welcome back, sir. You have had a Landsguard messenger most anxiously awaiting your return. Nikura, the Third Promise entourage. I've been all over the city looking for you. The Dawn servant summons you to the palace. You are to present yourself to the gate guard stationed outside Sunperch at your earliest convenience. Oh, and one more thing. You are not to mention this visit to Wuk Lamat. Oh. Interesting. Oh boy, looks like it's a solo instance. Alright, cool. That's my gear thing. I'm fine. Let's do this. The Dawn servant awaits you within. While I was not informed of the reason for your audience, in terms of attire, I would suggest full battle regalia. Well, that's what I'm wearing. Let's freaking do this. Let's have a sparring match with Gulool Ja Ja. Oh, hell yeah, this is gonna be sick. Your Grace. Damn, far away. So a little closer.
Forgive me this sudden summons. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city, I couldn't resist the opportunity.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Let's go. Look at the fucking trailer. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that smile on my face. Let's go.
And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne.
Well, you're about to lose a battle now, buddy. Catch up with your dialogue.
And I've been craving a proper challenge. The Lance Walter Estinian. He fought well enough, but our bout was ended before a victor could be decided. Judging by the sailors' gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland.
Well, just a little bit.
Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
Ooh, baby, we gonna find out. Why don't we find out? As long as neither of us gets too carried away. I'm not interested in fighting. Now, why don't we find out? Let's freaking go.
A spirited answer. Why not indeed? The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course. But expect no other mercies.
Same goes for you, pal.
Come! Ready your arms and show me the truth of the tales.
Let's freaking go. Let's go! And the wrong button immediately.
Give it your all! I want to fight to remember!
I am being terribly stupid right now.
Next is the wires.
I'm being so stupid.
They didn't even blink. You know the Viper Storm.
I sure do.
Let's see how you handle it.
Oh, shit. Fuck. That's tough. Okay. He might beat me. Look, the first time.
This will not lie. Very well.
Hey, get back here. Just use my... Oh, Jesus.
Resolve them with some kingdom.
Bro. Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right.
Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, you're not supposed to blast me with a friggin' massive fireball. Oh, Jesus.
Did you think you had my measure? Take this!
Fucked up again, man.
Just been holding up.
Oh, I was so close to not getting into it either.
We're far from finished.
Good. I want more. No. I was good before. I didn't have to actually move. Holy shit. Yep. Damn. That's fucking crazy. I was not ready for that.
Now we'll see what you're truly made
of. I didn't see which one was first. I'm lucky, honestly. I think I did it though. I think that's the end of the fight. Especially if you're gonna limit break me. Oh shit. Oh, I want to see this up close.
That will do.
All right.
You've shown me more than enough.
Sounds good. Duty complete. Sheesh.
I brought my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it. Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble.
Tell me about that head over there.
Justinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with.
Thank you. I'm going to save the universe here.
Now, a confession. I said I crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here.
Oh, what's that?
I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter.
Oh, I mean, that makes sense. You know, you gotta check out people who are with her.
In some respects, she is much like me. Hard-headed and prone to rush into danger. But one with your talents could readily dispatch the threats that bar Lamat's way. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tulliyolal, but a concerned father.
Right, shoot.
Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamat? Whether he be as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
She is young but has potential. She is not ready to rule. She's young, but she has potential.
Ha! A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready for the throne. Not yet. Lamat thinks she understands our many peoples. Their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital. And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized. As potential rulers, all 4 claimants are lacking. This is why I elected to hold the Rite of Succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one.
He's very smart. I like him.
And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne.
Damn, so you could come up with no winner in this. Interesting.
As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion. With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow. I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and been loved in turn.
Could say that again?
Guide Lamat as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
I'll be right beside her the whole way.
I knew it.
Oh, great. You weren't supposed to know about this meeting.
There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you.
You missed our duel. It was fun.
You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
A little bit. A little bit.
I see there is no point in denying it. You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries.
Yeah, I'm all good. No worries.
You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
Yeah, you want to have a 8-on-1 trial against Gulool Ja Ja over here? Be seeing you, old man.
Watch over her, champion. Kona's recruits are no less sharp, as one might expect of Galof's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset. The other two, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
Right. If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. Even now, I know of only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away after their bouts. Zoralja, your lance-wielding friend Estinian, and yourself. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious though, did Papa want anything else of you? No, no, no. Just a sparring partner, nothing else. Well, that's all it was. Cool. Hey. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go? I left Eorzea prepared to travel in search of work, so I have a few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment, Fontaine. Shall we depart for Earthenshire, then? A word before you go. That's the dude from the Hanu village, right? Wukivu? What are you doing here? Ah, I spend my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetrating the grave offense of delaying the third promise's departure. Please, take up your axe and rend my flesh unto taco meat. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Oh, all right then. I won't let it bother me either. What's that all about? I'd come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the City of Gold, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we do. That's right. It's the final step of the Rite of Succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Then allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down into Ralt for 1,000 years. Yet, when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it is more unassuming, and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. Because it's gold and they want to live there. The lesson to be learned from this third promise is that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Wukivu. Oh, what's everybody looking at me for? What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition ended in tragedy, how then did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? Well, he's friggin' massive. It seems the legend originated with the Yokui. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time. But first, let us see Fon Jintain safely into the Moblin's care. Yep, one step at a time, Alfie, you're right. One step at a time. Meanwhile, in Kozamuka... Oh boy. Zoralj is here.
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilient Sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
See.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Because he's crazy? Wait, who's that bunny? Oh. Oh boy.
Step aside.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Oh, that's who it is.
Do not be foolish, Gulool Ja Ja. Ha! Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head.
Things are getting
The
interesting
Dawn
around
Servant
here.
may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
A moment, first promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Oh, okay.
Too scared to make the first move?
I already made it.
Then allow me!
Here we go. Oh. Damn, he one-shotted him. What was that?
But he's just a runt.
I don't think so.
My thanks for your restraint.
Jesus.
I can kill him whenever I please.
So yeah, y'all better get the hell out of his way. He's gonna be a problem later, though.
Your part in this is far from over.
Tables really turned fast there. Alright, we're back in Earthenshire. We're back, and we brought with us a willing potsworn. This is Fongintain, a talented goldsmith who once worked at Estame's Aesthetics in Ul'dah. Wonderful, impressive. You are the first to return, Third Promise. And with an artisan from across the salt, no less. We welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Hellpan will show you to the work pot. Get to work. This is it then. I look forward to hearing you proclaim Dawn Servant. Thank you, Fongintain. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. See ya. Bye. You have reached met the requirements of the Feat of Pots. Ready Rock presents your keystone with joy, smiles, and well-wishing. Here you go. Looks like water almost. That makes 3. Getting those gym badges, baby. Hey, guys. More potsworn candidates? Come, come. Tell Ready Rock your tales. Another feat accomplished, another keystone acquired. Oh, you are doing well. I expected nothing less of Sir Ralja's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable, Second Promise. We must have you apply that Sharlayan knowledge you so cherish and arm Tural with weapons of Magitech design. In your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. The tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tulliyolal is known for its advanced technology, just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Sharlayan. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tulliyolal to progress to this advanced state? How many years? With a collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very... Your ways too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Charlian whole. Oh, that's the words you didn't want to say there, buddy. Conquer other nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of uprisings and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. Then we keep fighting, until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons, until all have grown tired of loss. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Ready Rock is reminded of days long ago. In the time before Tulliyolal, there were no pot packs for the potsworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. Until the day Gulool Ja Ja arrived, the families of the grab snatch pleaded with him, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not a war-make people. We feared death had come for us, but Gulool Ja Ja just wanted to talk. Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began a custom of good living. Happy potsworn make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Gulool Ja Ja's words were wise. Joy smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jingly shine. I love the way they talk. So the head of reason was behind the forging of pacts. Yes, reason and clever think changed mobbies' way of life. Did you learn anything from your father, dude? Come on. The first promise tires of your talk of olden days. He would rather look to the future and the next feat. Ugh. Creepy. We should be getting on as well. Bye guys, miss ya. But Gulool Ja Ja never did come back, did he? No, he didn't. Wonder what happened to him. Do you have a moment, third promise? Ragnarok would repay you for hand helping with Kahi. He brings a tale of the Golden City. Oh, like where it is? Really? I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between, they live golden happiness. A city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. Oh, it's above the clouds, I see. Everything's fashioned from gold, eh? And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, Ragnarok. Where did you say that? Did you hear that particular tale? From our longtime Yakui friends. They live up in the mountains, in Urkopacha. The giants again. Seems everything is pointing us their way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earthenshire and your joy smiles behind. Eh. Right. We should go and see the giants next. Agreed. The golden mysteries notwithstanding, their village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. The Orkopacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. If we leave Earthenshire from the west, there's a road which leads up into the mountains. Let's find that first. Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone is ready for some climbing. The promise! I'm glad I caught you. Ready Rock asked me to bring you back to the village. What's wrong? She says there's something she forgot to give you. Oh. Huh? Something other than the keystone? Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long if you would please follow me. This is sus. I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. It's a trap. You should at least take one of us with you. Like me.